Shabbat Shalom. This is Rabbi Benson speaking to you from a completely empty sanctuary. It is a very difficult moment to be speaking to you through a camera lens, but through the wonderful work of the internet people and Wayne Filowitz, our personality, helping us with broadcasting. While we are going through these turbulent times, we are going to attempt to do services like this. Several things to please make you aware of. For once, I'm not going to tell you to please silence your phones. However, having said that, there are some things that we need to be cognizant of. In this service, which is based on our regular service, there are no responsive readings, and you'll be singing alone. So, sing out loud. No one will notice if you don't stand. It's also okay, as we won't be opening the Ark. However, pray with all the fervor you always do. Sing out loud, read out loud. Stay healthy, and know that your TBI community, although we are providing services online, we are here for you. If you have a challenge in your lives, a deep need, call the temple office, and calls will be referred to where they need to go, whether it be to me or someone who can answer your question as well. We are also looking at ways to be able to offer classes and study sessions and different offerings online during the time of this crisis, and we will keep you updated as best as we can. Watch our YouTube channel for any of those things, and let's get through this biyachad together. In the meantime, we begin. Our service will be slightly shorter than it normally is, but here we go. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. And now we move over to the candles table as we light our Shabbat candles here in the sanctuary, and you hopefully safely at home. And as always, we go Shamor to guard. Well, maybe not. And it's coming. Well, and Zachor, which lit up immediately. So let's just go in it one more time. And so we have Shamor.
Zachor, to remember and to guard. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Yedid nefesh Aharachaman Meshotatecha El Ritzonecha We open with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, Lekrat Kala, Yedadai, Yedadadadadai, B'nai Shabbat, Lekabela. Lecha Dodi, Lekrat Kala, Yedadadadadadai, B'nai Shabbat, Lekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad Ishmi'anu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad U'shmo echad L'shem u'tiferet v'likvira L'chat dodi l'krat kala. I didn't hear you. B'nai Shabbat Lekabela, Lechat Dodi, Lekrat Kala, Yadadai, Yadadadadadai, B'nai Shabbat, Lekabela, Lekrat Shabbat, Lekuvenecha, Ki Yimekor HaBaracha, May Rosh Mikedem Nesucha, Sof Maaseh B'machashava Techila Lechat Dodi Lekrat Kala Yadadai Yadadadadadai B'nai Shabbat Kabela Etorari Ki Ba'orech Umi Ori Uri Shir Daberi Yevod Adonai Alayit Nigla Lechat Dodi Lekrat Kala Yadadai 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 B'nai Shabbat Nekabela Boi V'Shalom Ateret Ba'ala Gam B'Simcha U'Tzola Toch Emunei Shabbat mekabelan.
Enter in peace, O crown of your husband. Enter in gladness, enter in joy. Come to the people that keeps its faith. Enter, O bride, enter, O bride.
Yet Gadal, Yet Gadash Shemei Rabbah, Bel Madivach Teviam Lichmal Chute, V'chayechon U'vyomechon V'chayei L'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Ba'agala, Uvizman Kariv, V'emeru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Le'olam u'lam me'almaya, Yitbarach. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, Yitba'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitchadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, Shemei v'kudisha, Barichu. Le'la min kol birchata b'shirata, Tushbichata b'nechemata, Damiran B'alma, V'meru, Amen.
Blessed, praised, honored, exalted, extolled, glorified, adored, and lauded be the name of the Holy Blessed One. Beyond all earthly words and songs of blessing, praise, and comfort, to which we say, Amen.
Et Adonai, Amivorach. Baruch Adonai, Amivorach, Le'olam va'ed. Baruchu et Adonai, Amivorach. Baruchu et Adonai, Amivorach. Baruch Adonai Amborach, Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Amborach, Le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro ma'ariv arabim, b'chachma poteach she'arim, u'v'tuna mishane itim u'machalif et hazmanim, u'msader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'chol nafshecha u'chol me'odecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam V'shivtecha b'beitecha, uvlechtecha v'derech, uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha, uv'kshartan le'ot al yedecha, v'hayulatot alfot ben einecha, uv'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uv'isharecha, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Ya ba ba bim bim bam, ya ba ba bim bam, ya ba bim bim bam, ya ba ba bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. Mi chamocha ba'eli matonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, no radilot o seifele, no radilot o seifele. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, okei ayam nifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze'eli anu ve'amiru Adonai imloch le'olam ba'ed v'ne'emar kifata Adonai et Yaakov u'kalo Chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, be'amidenu Shomreinu l'chaim, Ashkimeinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, be'amidenu Shomreinu l'chaim, Ashkimeinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, be'amidenu Shomreinu Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael otila olam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash. The tefillah, the consummate prayer and collection of paragraphs of our liturgy. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agiti hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elahei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Me'Vigula Livnei B'Nehem, L'Ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol atah Rav LeHoshia, Mechakel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim B'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayim Emunato, Lishenei Apar, Michamo Chava Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atala HaChayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom yahalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. We continue in silence. On this weekend's Misha Beirach list, we mentioned TBEI members Fern Barishman, Albert Berman, Richard Goldsmith, Helen Heller, Len Heller, Saul Infeld, Harry Jackson, Dorothy Janin, Ethel Rolnick, Bernice Rosmarin, Sandy Solon, Linda Wigdor, Dan Wolf. And if there are other names, please speak them out loud so that they climb Al Kanfei Han Sharim and soar on the wings of eagles. Mi sheberach make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishevera imotenu mikor abracha otenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Amen. And just for a brief moment, what we're going to do is do a brief Devar Torah, because this week's portion is a special portion. All of them are special, but as George Orwell said, while all are special, some are more special than others. This week is a double portion of Vayakhel and Pikudei, and it is one of seven Parshaot, portions that in some years read as a double portion, otherwise you lose 7 weeks of Torah readings, because the Hebrew calendar requires the addition of an extra month every 7 years to bring everything back into order. There are some years when you have to read 2 portions in order to get through the whole Torah. This is one of those. This year is one of those so designated. And with them, in fact, we conclude the book of Exodus. In Vayakhel, we hear the repetition of the commandment to observe the Shabbat, continuing with Moses asking the Israelites to donate gifts to be used for building the Mishkan, the tabernacle. The 2 craftsmen charged with overseeing the construction of the tabernacle come back to Moses, and they suggest to Moses that they are so overwhelmed with gifts that people are bringing to them that they have too much to put into the Mishkan, and they have more than they could use, and to ask the people to please stop. Imagine, could it ever happen at Temple Bethel, Israel, that being so overwhelmed with support that we need to ask each of you, the membership, to refrain from further donations to support the temple and its future for generations to come. Imagine if that was, in fact, the truth of our existence. And while it's not, we can, in this moment of challenge in our country and our world, take it as a sign that it is our responsibility to protect what is meaningful to us as we go forward into uncharted waters with this coronavirus. Wouldn't that be an amazing legacy for us to follow in the footsteps of Moses and the children of Israel, to leave, to consider during this crisis time in our lives? Is it now the perfect time to consider how we can bring gift to God for all the things in our lives that we do have to be thankful for? It will be a joyful celebration when we can join together here in our sanctuary, in our synagogue, in our community's center point,
for services, for singing together, and for continuing to be a caring kihila, a caring community. Until then, we'll be meeting like this, and through the miracle of the internet, these services will get a little bit easier for you and a little bit easier for us, and I look forward to that day, as does Wayne, I am absolutely sure, because behind the scenes, Wayne is running around trying to make this come together as good as it can, and we promise you that we will be working harder and harder every day and every Shabbat, so that these can be the meaningful events that we have every Friday and Saturday here at Temple Bethel Israel. And we look forward to your help and your feedback, but be kind. We're trying the best we can at this point. Shabbat Shalom, and make sure you take a look at your coronavirus precautions and follow their directions. It will help us overcome this. We now move to conclude our service. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, lateit gdula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shehu noteh shemayim v'yosed aretz, Moshav yekaro b'shamayim mima'al, Ushchina duzo, b'gavei miromim, Hu Eloheinu ein od, Emet malkeinu et bezulato, kakatuv b'torato, v'yadatayom b'ashevota el livavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim mima'al, ve'al ha'aretz, mitachat ein od, v'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol ha'aretz, bayom ha'hu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shmo echad, u'shemo echad. As we come to our Kaddish prayer, we mention those whose passings have occurred in the past several weeks, as we mention the names of Tilia Ambrosino, wife of Stanley Stein, and Ruth Benson, my mother. As we mention those whose yahrzeits occur on this weekend, as we mention the passings of Aaron Beauchamp, Betty Berkman, Irving Burson, Gertrude Datz, Elizabeth Dreisen, Frieda Dworkin, Ethel Friedman, Lila Friedman, Louise Goodall, Doris Glick, Rita Goldberg, Saul Hardigson, Sophie Helfand, Theodore Hope, Frida Coronel, Irving Kupfer, Joseph Lizansky, Jules Lustig, Esther Lynn Maitland, Anita Marcusa, Joseph Muega, Rudolph Muega, Henneke Pearl, Christopher Quigg, Neil Raymond Quigg, Patrick Twigg, May Rashbaum, Herman Joseph Rose, Sidney Saul Sanders, Florence Schwartz, Charles H. Swirling, Minerva K. Sykes, William H. Sykes, Sarah Teitelbaum, Herbert Tenzer, Nathan Tornansky,
Jesse Winfield, Deborah Weinrib Zahorsky, and as always, we mention those taken by the hand of the oppressor, including over 1.5 million children. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chaye echonu v'yom echonu v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach la'olam u'al me'al maya. Yet barach v'yishtabach, v'yet ba'ar v'yet ramam v'yet naseh, v'yet adar v'yet alev v'yet alal shmei dikutsha b'richu, le'elam in kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav, huya aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'miru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. As we cannot do Kiddush and Motzi here, I would ask that you all do it in some form at home, and feel free to join us tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for Shabbat morning services. Bless our lives, our children, and our families. Bless all of those who have lost their way. Bring peace to all who seek a world of beauty. Give blessings, God, to all these today. Amen. Amen. May God bless this house with love. Amen. Amen. May God bless all houses with love. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.